The Pokemon anime has been on the air for 23 years. Love it or hate it, you cannot deny the impact it has had, along with how it was a contributing factor into helping the Pokemon franchise grow across the world. As a huge Pokemon fan, I ate this up as a kid and still love the series to this day. While the series does have its problems, it still holds a special place in my heart and definitely was what helped me to eventually play the games. Not only did I enjoy the show, but I ate up the theme songs. While they weren't all home runs,
Pokemon, it's all about the challenges. It's a brand new game and a brand new world, new rival.
I can safely say that I've enjoyed a majority of them. So since it's hard to find someone to gush about these songs too, I've decided to just gush about the 10 best. Some rules first. No Japanese openings will be making this list. I love a lot of the Japanese openings, but a lot of them are so awesome that they're on a completely different level compared to the English themes. Maybe someday I'll make a list dedicated to them. Also, no intros for side series like Pokemon Chronicles or for any of the Pikachu shorts. I'm strictly using intros that were part of the main show. Without further ado, let's hear some sick tunes. Here's a good one to start off with. Number 10 goes to the Season 5 theme, Believe in Me, or the Pokemon Master Quest theme. One common trend that you will see on this list is how hard the singers go with singing these theme songs, which I think is a great way to go with when making a theme song. It helps the audience build up the hype with the show, and it helps make the show stick out. This one, well, not as great as the rest of the list, obviously, still has hints of this. What I love about this is the build-up it has. It starts off pretty basic,
Me and my friends are gonna do it right. You'll never see us run away from a fight.
but as it goes on, it starts building up.
I'm on my way to victory. I can be a champion if I just believe.
Until finally we get to that ending and your hype levels are at max.
Gonna be the very best. So all I've got to do is believe in me.
While it does have sections in it that don't have original animation, but rather clips from the show, they managed to choose some pretty fitting clips. I especially like this one that shows Brock yelling something, and the way the lyrics are timed makes it sound like he's mouthing the lyrics. It really is a nice use of clips from the show, and enough to elevate this song to number 10.
It's always hard when the journey begins.
Hard to find your way, hard to make new friends.
The Black and White anime, or Best Wishes, is probably my least favorite series. I don't hate it as much as other people do, but it still was at the point where I started to lose interest in the series for a while. However, it does contain elements that I like. I might get more into these other reasons some other time, but all you need to know is that the first Best Wishes intro was great. This might just be personal bias, but the music used for the intro just appeals to me. It sounds both relaxing and epic at the same time. The song starts in a very relaxing manner.
It's always hard when the journey begins.
Hard to find your way, hard to make new friends.
Then the singer just belts it all out.
It's not always black and white, but your heart always knows what's right.
Sadly, this theme song is only 30 seconds long, as the newer theme songs seem to have gone from a range of 45 seconds to a minute to just 30 seconds, which sucks, but thankfully a lot of them have full versions. Also, small detail, but I like the way they incorporate the title into the song.
It's not always black and white.
It really helps give the song some extra layers.
I stand tall 'cause I know I'm a winner.
And now we move on to a theme song from the series that I've seen the least of. Stand Tall from the XY series. Specifically, this is for XYZ. While the first intro of this series is a cool reimagining of the original intro, and the second one is just okay to me, this one truly feels like something unique. First off, the opening shot used feels like a shot from an action movie, with Ash standing there with his whole team as if he's ready to go off to war. It is also full of these awesome guitar riffs that really help build up the hype, and it really fits with his singing.
Stand tall 'cause I know I'm a winner.
It also helps that a lot of the animation in this theme song is really dynamic and cool. Like this part where it shows Ash's Greninja going through the various evolution stages. It makes the whole intro look cinematic and beautiful. yes, the theme song that started it all. I couldn't not include this one on the list. It's just so iconic, along with being a great song overall. For starters, it has a great opening guitar riff that really helps a new viewer become hooked and interested in what this world may entail.
To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Throughout the song, you just hear some amazing singing along with super hype music. What I especially love are these music cues during the singing. And like some of the other songs on the list, it just keeps going more hard as the song goes on.
It's you and me. A heart so true.
It's the one everyone remembers for a reason and is a lot of people's favorites. However, for me, there are 6 other songs that I prefer over this.
A kid from Town with a brand new world to see. I don't know what's ahead, but it won't get the best of me.
The Advanced Generation feels like the moment where the Pokemon theme songs peaked, at least for me. Almost all these theme songs are bangers, except for the Battle Frontier, which I just find to be okay. For number 6, we've got the first of these theme songs, and it does a good job at selling the Hoenn region. It sort of has this vibe of starting anew and reinventing yourself, which was sort of the theme at the beginning of the Advanced Generation, where Ash was starting a clean slate and leaving most of his Pokemon behind to discover new Pokemon in this region. Lyrics like this help drive that home.
Take a step and I'm on my way. Gonna start all over again.
Along with that, the song itself is just amazing. The instrumentals are super memorable, and the singing in general is just really great. While not as good as some of the other songs from this era later on the list, it always got me curious to what this new region would entail.
Oh, I'm unbeatable.
Speaking of great songs from the Advanced Generation, here's Advanced Battle, or Unbeatable. This is the definition of going hard on your song. It shows this really well at the beginning.
I'm unbeatable.
This right here always hooked me. Seeing Ash's Pokemon charging forward like they're ready to take on the world is a really memorable thing to see. On top of that, the lyrics are just really amazing.
From the earth, the land, the sea and sky, they can never win, but they sure can try.
It's one of those songs where you could tell the people writing it must have had fun, especially with lyrics like this.
From the stars and the ancient past, they come to play, but they'll never last.
That line coming from Pokemon would honestly not be my first guess, not to mention the earworm that is O. It will stick in your head until Nintendo finally makes a new Kid Icarus game. And now I'm sad.
It's a whole new world we live in. Pokemon Johto.
Now here's one that's expected. Here's the theme for Pokemon Johto. Gen 2 was the first time people were introduced to a new region with some new Pokemon. So what better way to showcase this than by having the song be around that? The lyrics really help drive that home.
It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all.
On top of having nice visuals that advertise the Gen 2 Pokemon, it really feels motivational.
You try, gonna get just a little bit better. Each step you climb, one more step up the ladder.
Just listen to this song when you're trying to learn a new skill, as it's saying no matter how hard things get, you can still make progress slowly but surely. This song also has one other element that helps elevate it to this spot on the list. Chikorita. That is all.
Every trainer has a choice to listen to that voice inside.
Now for a bit of an unpopular opinion. I prefer the Advanced Challenge theme over Advanced Battle. Both are great themes, but I prefer the music and flow of Advanced Challenge a bit more. There's just some perfect elements of epic and fun in this song that I feel this song just captures better. When it gets to this part of the song, I feel really pumped.
Yeah, this dream will last forever. This dream will never die.
There's also some other elements that work so well for me, like how well the lyrics mix in with the instrumentals. That's the guitar solo of someone who's having so much fun doing their job. This is also a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I find the song to be catchier than Advanced Battle's theme. Maybe it's the type of music chosen, maybe it's the lyrics, or maybe it's that amazing guitar solo, but this song just stuck in my head ever since I first heard it. If the theme song is catchy, there's a good chance I'll like it more. Advanced Generation had the most consistently great theme songs, Diamond and Pearl had the best theme songs. Not all of them were bangers, but the ones that were really good. Starting off with We Will Be Heroes, used for Battle Dimension. I remember when I first heard this intro. I had the episode on DVR, so I kept rewinding the theme song on the recording just to listen to it again. I almost forgot there was an episode attached to it. This is the theme song that plays in my head whenever I'm about to go on some trip and I'm ready to see the world. It has the perfect slow start build up.
On the road, far from home, but you don't have to feel alone.
To just an amazing belt out of the chorus.
We will be heroes. We can change the world if we try.
It may be a short one, but it will stick in your head and make you want to watch it over and over again.
Sometimes it's hard to know which way you're
And now we are at number 1. Well, We Will Be Heroes holds a special place in my heart. Stand Up does the same, but is even more of a masterpiece. It's like a combination of what made all the other songs on this list great and multiplied. It has amazing build-up,
Sometimes it's hard to know which way you're supposed to go.
a great chorus,
Stand up for what is right.
and some amazing lyrics.
And if we come together as one, complete the quest that we've begun.
And the instrumentals just speak for themselves. If you thought the one used for this show was great, you should check out the full version of it. It's a really nice listen and super easy to find on YouTube. And that does it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what some of your favorite Pokemon theme songs are. Have a nice day.